we tapping in, man, welcome back to the channel. Patrick Ewing destroys LeBron James and says that he ain't no assassin or killer like Michael Jordan. MJ the GOAT. Now listen, man, New York Knicks legend Patrick Ewing himself had a lot of battles with Michael Jordan in their era. So I'm pretty sure he know what greatness look like. And I know he watching LeBron James and like, this nigga ain't nowhere near like MJ. You feel me? And the big difference between MJ and LeBron James, in my opinion, is the mentality, bro. MJ want to kill everybody that's in front of him. No matter who you is, he's trying to kill you. He's trying to win the game. And one thing about MJ too, he's going to will his team to a win. And MJ was so good and worked on his craft so much that he rarely had any weaknesses. So when those big moments came, he didn't shy away from them like LeBron do. He embraced it and then upped his level of play during those moments. So before we get into it, like the video, comment down below any videos y'all want me to react to next. And last but not least, sub up, man.
So former RBA player Patrick Ewing, who once played for the New York Knicks, picks Michael Jordan as his GOAT over LeBron James. Here's Patrick Ewing stating something that we already know. Something that should pretty much be common sense.
Facts.
It's like one of those duh moments. Saying that Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James is something that you don't even have to think about. That should be the first thing that comes to your mind. That's like putting your shoes on before you leave the house. Something you automatically know to think to do. Like waking up and brushing your teeth. Although I know there's a lot of y'all walking around with funky breath, it's almost like putting on lotion before you leave the house. But I know it's a lot of y'all walking around here that's looking ultra ashy, ladies and gentlemen. That's like, you already know you broke. Why you gonna check your bank account? Why would I log into my bank account when I already know it's the same $2.50 that's been in there for the past 3 weeks?
Hey, this nigga funny,
It's like, bro, how you gonna unbroke a broke person? Make that make sense. If I'm broke, then I'm broke forever. But let's read what Patrick Ewing had to say. It says, Ewing emphasized that LeBron James is a great player in this era, but he's not Michael Jordan.
No.
He says, quote, you know, it's two different animals. Michael Jordan was a killer, an assassin. LeBron James is more like of a facilitator. He's one of the guys that you're going to give the ball, and he's probably thinking shoot first before pass, where Michael, you give him the ball, he's thinking he's going to score 50 on you, then he's going to pass. I don't think he meant to say that LeBron is one of those guys that you're going to get a ball and he's going to think to shoot first. I think he meant to say in terms of being a facilitator, he's going to pass first, then he's going to think to shoot. And this,
yeah, bro, that's the thing. That's the difference between LeBron and Mike. LeBron is more of a make the right play, make the right read, but Mike is more of a give me the ball and get the hell out the way. That's the difference between the two. The mentality. Jordan wants to kill who's ever in front of him. LeBron James, he trying to be cool with you mid-game, dap you up, you know what I'm saying? Be a homie. No, it's not the same.
It's something that Kobe Bryant stated years ago about if there was any player that he would want to play with, it would be LeBron, because LeBron is a passer. You know, he's a facilitator by nature, and Kobe is a scorer by nature. So it would pretty much go hand in hand. And Patrick Ewing, you're right. They are two different animals. Michael Jordan is a lion, Mufasa, the king of the jungle. LeBron James is nothing more than a koala bear. Michael Jordan is a shark in the water. LeBron James, he's a baby shark. Baby shark, baby shark. But he's just letting you know that LeBron James doesn't have that assassin's mentality. He doesn't have that killer instinct in him. And as much as the bronzexuals and the media try to convince us that he does not. And here you have a RBA player with experience who actually played against Michael Jordan telling you. It's like with the bronzexuals, they're willing to take any test except for the eye test. My eyes have shown me time and time again that LeBron James is not a closer in the fourth quarter. We've seen him choke more than he's closed games out. We've seen him quit on his team multiple times. LeBron James. So in other words, you ain't built like that. You ain't no killer. You ain't no King Von. You ain't Scarface. You ain't no killer like Mike. You get it? And I ain't talking about the rapper Killer Mike. I'm talking about the basketball player, the bald head guy who once played in Chicago, Chirac, LeBron James. When Tupac stated in a song, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. No, he's right. You ain't no killer. And people can push you. Now,
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, LeBron really ain't no killer. I don't look at him as a dog. Like, I don't look at LeBron as a give him the ball, get us a bucket in the game. Like, I don't look at him like that. And if y'all seen that Ty Lue video I just dropped, Ty Lue called a play for Kyrie Irving in the NBA Finals with like 3 minutes to go. Called him a play while the game was tied so he could shoot the go-ahead shot. He didn't even trust LeBron to get them a basket. That's crazy. So I agree with him. LeBron, I don't really look at him as a killer. You feel me? A lethal scorer. Someone that I'm afraid of when it's crunch time. Like, I'm not afraid of no LeBron. I would be afraid of a Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, but yeah, not no LeBron. And then, like he said, from the eye test, if you just look at both of their highlights, MJ just more skilled than LeBron. Like, he does damn near everything better than LeBron. He's more athletic. He can shoot better. He can dribble better. He's a two-way. He's clutch. The footwork there. The tough shot making is there. Like, come on, bro. MJ is better than LeBron. I don't want to hear it. Based off the eye test, too. Like, he's better.
for some reason, the media has conditioned the masses, even RBA players, to automatically to attach LeBron James' name to Michael Jordan's name because they're trying to force the people to believe that LeBron James and Michael Jordan
trying
are
to program
somehow
y'all,
mano
man.
y mano. They're in the same realm, and it's not even close. I don't have Patrick Ewing in my top 10 personally, but I do believe that Patrick Ewing was a better player than LeBron James. Patrick Ewing came to...
Damn, is Patrick Ewing a better player than LeBron James? In the comments down below, let me know. That's an interesting one right there.
On a time where the game was far more physical. Just think, Patrick Ewing played in Michael Jordan era. And Michael Jordan, majority of Michael Jordan's scoring came from scoring on the inside. This was the era of the most dominant big man. One of the reasons that Patrick Ewing couldn't get a ring is because of Michael Jordan. It took for Michael Jordan to retire before Hakeem Olajuwon would get a championship. Michael Jordan is the reason that a lot of players didn't get rings.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller, the Cleveland Cavaliers, Gary Payton, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Charles Barkley, some of the greatest first ballot Hall of Famers who have blessed the game have lost out on rings because Michael Jordan and the Bulls stood in the way. But
that's a great point too. MJ's dominance speaks for itself. LeBron James, he's been dominant for a long time as far as like being one of the best NBA players during his era. Yes, he's been in the top 5, 10 his whole career. Yes, but Jordan, he was literally the best player every year, bro. Every single year, Jordan was the best player. He even dominated a whole decade. He won 6 championships in 10 years. That's crazy, bro. Talk about dominating the league. And like he said, there are tons of NBA Hall of Famers that don't have a ring simply because of Jordan. That's crazy.
When you look in the LeBron James era, so many great athletes has eaten off of LeBron James.
Yeah.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Let me name him. Let me see if he named the same ones I named. Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan. Even the young guys is starting to win championships over LeBron, like the Jokic, the Tatums, the Shays, Giannis, etc., bro. In LeBron's era, it wasn't like it was impossible for you to win a ring. But in Jordan's era, it was damn near impossible, bro. Because nobody was beating Jordan.
From Kawhi Leonard to Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic. And remind you, this is all while LeBron James is playing on super teams. They always praise him advancing.
That's a good point, too. He's on super teams, too. And it's still a toss-up.
all these RBA finals, but he does not have enough rings to match as much talent that he had.
Damn.
And this is why LeBron James does not want to retire, because if he retires, the media is instantly going to move on to the next, because his entire game is based and centered around stats.
Yep.
So he has to stay around and pad his stats, because if he leaves the game, he's no longer going to be relevant.
Right.
So Luka Doncic is going to come along and he's going to get all the stats. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to get all the stats. Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Paolo, whatever the guy name is, Ja Morant, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant. The game is going to continue, and these younger players are going to put up the numbers. They're going to put up the stats. LeBron James' numbers will be forgotten about. And
exactly. That makes a lot of sense too. That's why he want to play as long as he can. He's trying to run up his stats so nobody won't reach him, and then that can be his argument on why he's the greatest player of all time. I get it. I'm starting to get it now. But if he retires, now the media can't keep his name alive, and then other players are going to eventually get close to his stats. You feel what I'm saying? And the more people that gets close to LeBron in stats is going to make his case in the GOAT debate less valid. So LeBron has to keep accumulating all these stats to keep his name alive in the GOAT debate. Makes sense.
Those numbers are what is continuing to keep him relevant.
Yeah.
They need those stats, and they need for him to break all those records to sell you on, to convince you that he's better than Jordan.
Exactly.
And they know without those stats, you're going to see the truth. I ain't even gonna lie. I always thought the name Ewing was cool. Like, I thought that was a cool name, Patrick Ewing. There's so many different ways you can really flip that. I mean, it's really crazy that his last name is Ewing, like Ewing, but he ain't never won the title. He ain't never won nothing. So having the last name Ewing and you ain't never won nothing, it's crazy. Or you could say UN, Patrick Ewing, like you end, like LeBron James, you end your career being 4-6 in the RBA finals. Most career turnovers in RBA history. You will have the most missed shots in RBA history.
Damn.
The most overrated player in RBA history.
Why he cooking Bron like this, bro? Damn, man. He was cooking Bron at the end, man. But now, though, he got a point, man. LeBron James is trying to accumulate all these stats to solidify his argument in the GOAT debate. He don't want to retire. He's trying to keep stat padding, keep accumulating more stats so that nobody can ever reach his all-time stats. But at the end of the day, man, I feel like real NBA fans appreciate winning more than stats. Like the real ones, the ones with logic. We appreciate winning more. And Jordan won 6 rings with 1 All-Star. LeBron, you only won 4 rings and you played with 6-7 All-Stars. It's not the same. You got to handpick your teammates and handpick your coach, and you still only got 4 rings. Like, that's crazy. I still can't believe that, bro. Then he's trying to downplay winning. Like, he's trying to do everything he possibly can to brainwash y'all into thinking that he's the GOAT. And he's not. He's not no dog like Mike. He's not no killer like Mike. Mike never folded in the finals, bro. Never disappeared. I agree with Patrick Ewing right here, man. LeBron James will never be a Michael Jordan. And they got 2 different play styles. Like they said in the video, LeBron James is more of a pass first. Michael Jordan is a give me the ball and get the hell out the way and let me win y'all the game. That's the type of player Michael Jordan is. That's the type of player Kobe is. And I think that Kobe and Jordan are better players than LeBron James. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below what y'all think. Like the video, show your boy Groovy some love, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm going to see y'all in the next one.